Stalker is a class which specializes in sabotaging your opponent and catching your enemy by surprise. The goal of the rework was to solidify its place as a support, as well as create a unique personality for its style of combat. Let's see how we accomplish this in practice. We begin by increasing its versatility. Tunnel Drive's movement has now been greatly increased to allow for better maneuverability in situations. Raid's damage has been slightly reduced. However, the stun is now guaranteed. All targets hit by it will be stunned for 1.5 seconds. Backstab's damage has been slightly increased, and it now ignores the defense of the target. Intimidate's damage has been reduced, as its intended use is as a last resort to escape combat, as well as isolate enemies to defeat them. In PvM, strips have now been normalized to have a 30% debuff. Strip Weapon will now reduce the monster's attack by 30%. Instead of reducing the target's VIT, Strip Armor will now reduce the target's defense by 30%. Instead of reducing the target's defense by 15%, Strip Shield will now reduce the target's magic defense by 30%. Instead of reducing the target's int by 40%, Strip Helm will now reduce the target's magic attack by 30%. In PvP, strips will now have a short duration for their debuff. However, due to changes to alchemists, players will find themselves unprotected and may only have a single chemical protection guarding their equipment. Coupled with the increased importance of equipment in the game, players will find your sabotaging skills devastating. It's time to see what the new rogue can do.